Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the basement. I'm going to run over to our friends at Abstract. We are starting to stream over there. Give me 1 second. Get this set up and make sure we're up and going. We are. All right. Awesome. Hey, this is the big birthday bash, guys. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Sunday morning Duster Club. How are we doing this morning? Today is our 3-month birthday. Yes, 3 months ago today, I created Unicorn Fart Dust. I had no idea. I had never owned a crypto. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never done anything with crypto, and you know what has happened. Let's take a second, right, to take a look at where we've come in 3 months. I think one of the biggest things that we need to remember as a community is that alone, right? Community. The word unity is embedded in community. And from day one, from the very beginning, this meme coin, this cryptocurrency, I like to call this more of a cryptocurrency. I don't know what, specifically makes a meme coin or not a meme coin. This cryptocurrency has been a grassroots, community-driven success story because of the people involved. That's very unique compared to any of the other meme coins, most all of the other meme coins, any other cryptocurrency, right? This community is what has made this possible. This community is what will continue to make this possible. And guys, we got to remember, we're like 1 in a million. Over the last 3 months, there have been millions of other coins, other cryptos that have been created. And we stand apart. We stand alone. The data backs that up. What you have done is nothing short of spectacular and will continue to do as we go down the road. People are asking questions. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? It's wide open, guys. If you think something's a good idea to do, investigate it, work on it, talk to the community leaders. You can talk to the people at info@unicornfartdust.com. If you have a notion, trust your gut, trust yourself, right? You have the ability to do really, really great things and continue this epic journey that we're on with Unicorn Fart Dust. I mean, guys, what a unique situation we're in. Okay, what a unique situation. There's a billion beans, actually a few less than a billion beans. And there's billions of people around the world. And every single day, we're getting more and more diamond hoof dusters who are joining us. Buttercups, those old buttercups out there, right, that are watching and seeing. Now they can use Kraken. Now they can use Weeks. They can use all these different platforms, exchanges, to get into UFD with us. We will never, and we're going to talk about that later. I've got some stunning information for you to compare crypto, to compare Unicorn Fart Dust to even the US dollar. Oh, and by the way, hopefully tomorrow I'll be back in the basement. We still are working on getting the power back up and running. Horrible storms came through St. Louis. Everybody's safe. We appreciate, Susie and I appreciate all the kind words, all the support that everybody's given us. But what else? What else? Why are we different? Why is it important that we're different? We are different, Dusters. Unicorn Fart Dust is different. We get a lot of people that come in, try to FUD, say, well, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? And you know what they're always saying? They're saying things that all the other meme coins have done, that have ripped people off. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you, well, guys, we are different and we're different, right? You want a couple examples? How about transparency? I've promised you I will never do anything that will have an impact on Unicorn Fart Dust without telling you first, right? Honesty, right? We're honest. That's one of our core fundamentals. I've been honest with you. You guys have been honest with me. Integrity, doing the right thing. And of course, prosperity. There's a lot going on, but it's not all like that out there. You want some, this is, here, we'll talk about why this will show us why we're different. Let me pull up an article for you. I found this to be absolutely stunning. Hold on here. Let me get back to my main screen. I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate you dealing with me as we're out of the basement. We're not using our normal equipment, so thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to pull this up, and we're going to pull up this. and make sure we're on the right screen, which we are. Okay. Look at this, guys. Okay. News today of more rug pulls wanted by Interpol, which is the International Police. Hold on. It's hard for me being in a different environment. There we go. Wanted by Interpol, the International Police. Hayden Davis still launches another meme coin. The notorious crypto scammer, wanted by Interpol, has launched yet another meme coin. This one apparently was called Wolf. Despite facing global arrest warrants and fraud investigations, Wolf surged to a $40 million market cap. Ooh, not quite where UFD is. And we're going to look at our chart here in 1 second. After being hyped by Wall Street Bets community, which I believe is a Reddit community, only to crash within days. On-chain analyst Bubble Maps uncovered evidence of insider manipulation, showing that 82% of the total supply was controlled by a small group of wallets, raising rug pull concerns. These are the same people that brought us Libra, Melania, and there's a chart. I mean, look at that. Okay. So they owned 82% and then dumped it on the investors. That's why we're different. The most I ever owned when I started UFD was a little over 1%. As soon as I knew what was going on, I said, I'm not ever selling anymore. And I haven't. Okay. So we have to rejoice in our difference, because what makes us different is what makes us good. Do we want to be, I mean, look, I don't want to be Mr. Negative. It's our 3-month birthday, but do we really want to be like most of the other, not all, there's some other great meme coins and meme coin communities, but they are generally the exception, right? Maybe 1%. Okay, do we really want to be like all the other meme coins? No, and that's what has resonated. Do you feel that? I felt that from the very beginning with you. That's what resonated. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us who we are as Unicorn Fart Dust. Let's go take a look at this. Wow, we got 500 people. Hey guys, please watch on YouTube as well. We're streaming right now on YouTube, X, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course, our newest is Abstract. We're super excited to be live on Abstract as well. That comes from our friends at Pudgy Penguins and Luca Net. So we're on a number of different platforms all over the world. It's a big deal. And look at what you guys are doing. Let's take a quick look. We're going to look at some good data here. Okay. Boom. All right. This comes from Mr. No Soul. Unicorn Fart Dust has been in the top 20 coins on DEX tools for like a month. I swear I see it up there every single day, usually number 10, number 15, somewhere in that range. But today it's currently at the hot number 4. This was yesterday. Hey, Dusters, good job, right? I know a lot of you were talking about this, like the daily Duster. Part of that is going to that DEX tools. Good job. It's working. We were number 4 on the DEX tools, okay? Sorry, I don't have my normal setup here with notes, so bear with me just 1 second. Okay, let's talk about why UFD, why crypto can be so valuable. We're going to go to school here for a little bit. We're going to talk about something that's going to sound intimidating to you at first, but trust me, it'll be very simple, very easy to understand. And it's something you can talk about later today when you're at the country club having dinner with your friends. You can say, oh, we're going to talk about the M2 money supply, M2, and how that relates to crypto and why it's so important that we understand this concept. So let's pull this up first from the Kobisi letter. They came out yesterday telling us that the M2 money supply, hold on here, the growth is accelerating. M2 money supply rose 4% year over year in January, the fastest pace in 30 months. This is the 11th straight month of money supply expansion. The amount of US dollars in circulation has reached 21.6 trillion. Let me remind you that 1 trillion is equal to 1 million times 1 million. That's a trillion. We got 21.6 trillion, just 16 billion below an all-time high set in April of 2022. So you're probably asking, what is M2 money supply? Well, I have the answers for you. And we're going to talk about why that has a big impact on things that are finite in value. Oh, I forgot to tell you this to start. We're going to go back. Don't you worry. We're going to look at M2 money supply. But usually, don't you find that when you hear the word infinite, it's usually has a connotation that is positive, like infinite possibilities, like unicorn fart dust has infinite possibilities here on our 3rd month birthday, right? Usually the word infinite. But when it comes to things of value, if there's an infinite supply, that's not a good thing, okay? You want a finite, a fixed supply. That's what makes silver and gold so valuable. That's what makes Bitcoin valuable. I know they're still making a little Bitcoin. That's what makes things like unicorn fart dust so valuable, because there's a fixed, finite supply, right? 1 billion. Did I cover that already? I don't have my jug. I can't shake it. Think about this cup, okay? Think about this cup. If it could hold 1 billion beans, that's all it can hold. It can't get any bigger, period. Kaput. No mas. No more. No more for you. No soup for you. No more beans. No more beans. There's only 1 billion beans. It's finite in nature. The US dollar is infinite in nature. So when we hear about the M2 money supply going up, that means the dollar is losing value. It's the only way it works. It's called inflation, which means the dollar has been diluted. There's all kinds of ways to say it, but at the end of the day, what it means is your dollar doesn't get as much. That's what creates inflation. What is the M2 money supply? I know you didn't come here for economics class, but this is important for us to understand. All right. The M2 money supply is a broad measure of the total amount of money circulating in the economy, encompassing both highly liquid assets and slightly less liquid forms of money. The M2 money supply includes the M1, physical currency. That's the money. Okay, so this is the amount of all the physical money, all the coins, all the bank account deposits like checking accounts, plus additional components like savings accounts, money market accounts, small denomination time deposits. So that would be like CDs under 100,000, and retail money market funds. Essentially, M2 represents money that is readily available for spending or can be quickly converted into cash, making it a key indicator, blah, blah, blah. So that's what the M2 money supply is. As money continues to be created, okay, printed, that's the printer, right? You ever hear that thing? They talk about the Fed, the printer go brrr, right? It's just spewing out dollars. It makes the dollar less valuable. But when it's compared, when you have the dollar over here, right, and it's just being infinitely printed, but over here, you have things like, I'll say, precious metals, oil, land, whatever, but also things like UFD, unicorn fart dust, that are finite in nature. Eventually, it makes the things that are finite in nature much more valuable. We're going to go to the UFD chart here in 1 second and take a look at what's going on. All right, but I want to show you this very quickly. And here we go. I think I forgot to share the screen. Bear with me. Nope, we're on there. Guys, this is called the website called the US Debt Clock. You can look it up here, usdebtclock.org. And it will show us, and it shows us the total U.S. debt, 36 trillion U.S. dollars, okay? This is why they have to keep printing money, because that debt generates interest expense of almost $1 trillion per year. You can see down here where my cursor is in the lower right. All right, now realize that the total revenue that our government brings in through taxes is just about $5 trillion. That means that for every dollar you pay in taxes, essentially 20% of it just goes to pay interest on the debt that our government has racked up. Interest expense is now bigger than the defense budget, but what we want to look at, and then that interest expense, I have to point this out, also makes this right here, the budget deficit go up, which is currently at about 2 trillion, okay, which makes the debt go up, which makes the interest go up. Yes, I couldn't resist saying it. That creates what's called a debt spiral. Right here in the middle left of your screen is the US M2 money supply. As you can see, 21 trillion. 811. The more that goes up, the more money is created, the more is printed, guys, the less valuable the US dollar becomes. All right. Let's go over here and take a look at the UFD chart and see what's going on. Okay, got a little better than when I was looking earlier. We're right around 5 cents per bean. Let's look at this on a 1 month basis. Hold on here 1 second. Make sure we got you guys, which we do. Okay, that's the 1 day chart. Up here, we'll go to the 7 day chart. Wow. That's the last 7 days. We have been consistently between about 6 cents and 5 cents per coin, which, is, again, we talked about this yesterday. I won't go in, but that's consolidation. That means that basically over the last week, anybody who wanted to sell was met by an equal buyer who was willing to buy. So the people that are leaving, we know one thing for sure about anyone who left over the last week. They are not diamond hooked, right, by nature, unless they needed some money. And if they did, sorry to hear that, and I understand. But we do know that the people that bought over the last week in the 5 to 6 range likely are diamond hooked, or are much more likely to be diamond hooked. So as we look at that and we look at what's going on, we have been in this battle. We look at it on a 1 month basis. Look at that on a 1 month basis. Man, let me just draw on here real quick. I mean, look at this period of time between these red lines where we have just stayed in this zone. And that goes back to, around the 7th. So, again, it's been about a week, it's been about 9 days, but we continue to hang tough. And it's, it's an interesting scenario. Well, one more quick point on what we were just talking about earlier. Here we go. All right. This was from our friend Sath. He had something interesting to say. Well, it was a couple days ago, but I guess I just saw it last night. He says, most people don't get it. The dollar carries more risk than unicorn fart dust. Buckle up for that wake-up call. That's a very interesting point. I believe, and I'm not putting words into his mouth, but I believe what he's saying is, yes, most people don't get it. Most people don't understand. Do you know this? That since 1971, the dollar's lost like 90% of its value measured against gold, for instance? Do you know like how much value the dollar has lost over the last 50 years? It's incredible. We know how much is lost over the last 5 years. The point is this: when we look at something like, and we like to talk about unicorn fart dust, right? Our favorite meme coin. When we zoom in on that, that is a static, right? A finite supply. We cannot make more unicorn fart dust. And if you couple that, think about this. The reason why I believe Sass said that, and at least I can talk from my own experience, why I think it's so important, is that we have a growing community of people who are supporting UFD, who believe in UFD, who are creating real value for UFD. With good attracts good, with honesty, integrity, right? Prosperity, transparency, but way more than that. Right? Fun things like DJ shows, fun things like video games, fun things like the Burger Man down in the Philippines, who we love, all kinds of art, all kinds of contests, all kinds of everything, right, is being created organically with no big money behind it, no big budget, no millions of dollars. No, it's being created in the most powerful way, the most genuine way, the most real way. And that's through people's hearts, people's involvement, people's passion, your heart, your passion, your belief, your enjoyment in being part of having the shared belief with all the other dusters in the corral. And for those that have moved over to the Diamond Hoof section as well. Hey guys, it's time to do the duster of the day. Look, you're the duster of the day. Right? You're here, right? We got 1,000 people on a Sunday morning. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of this. Let me do Duster of the Day. I'll do that after I say thank you to the sponsors. I'm not here if it's not without the support of the sponsors. That includes Ledger, right? They're the leader in the hardware wallet sector. I tell you all the time, don't make the mistake that I made and that a lot of other people made, and that is to think about security after something happens. If you want to store your crypto and you want to do it in a safe and secure way, look into Ledger. Okay, you've heard of them. You know who they are. I have a link in the description of this video and the link tree where you can check them out. And of course, MoonPay, who's in the news a lot lately. You know, they are the company when it comes to financial transactions, on-ramping fiat into crypto, 24/7 support. MoonPay, they're totally integrated within the Solana ecosystem. Thank you, MoonPay. Thank you, Ledger, on behalf of myself and all the Dusters for helping support us, helping support Ron's Basement, helping support Unicorn Fart Dust. We appreciate it. Now let's look at the Duster of the day. And today's Duster of the day is our friend P. Here she is. Hold on one second. Oops, hope I didn't lose you guys. Wait a minute. There we go. Nope. Hold on. There's P. Did I pull it up? Hold on. Are we having technical problems? All right. I think hopefully you can see P. Simply P. All right. Wow, that's a great one. Manifesting Diva. She has been around for a while, and I've heard great things in regards to her involvement in things like the spaces, involvement in helping the Unicorn Fart Dust community grow and grow and grow. I looked through her timeline earlier, right? There she is. Hello, P. Good morning. Congratulations. You're the Duster of the day. There's her Good Morning Sunday. What a fabulous day. Very positive. I sensed a very positive attitude out of her as I was reading through her timeline. We're still early. Do you feel the roaring kitty vibes too? Okay. Yes. There I am with my red headband. So P, congratulations for being the Duster of the day and for everything you're doing on behalf of the whole community. I want to say thank you. Now, let's get P's picture back up here. There we go. There's P. Everybody smile. Tell her congratulations. Go out to her profile. If you're not following her yet, please do. Okay, let's see if we can get her to 1,000 followers today. P deserves it. All right, she deserves a magical day. Let's read what she had to say to us. Hi, Ron. Thank you for Duster of the Day. When I found UFD at 10 million market cap, I instantly knew it was the one. I'd only been about 1 month into meme coins at the time, but I'd seen enough to know what a strong narrative was. My intuition told me to go all in. So that's what I did. From day one, UFD has always felt spiritual to me. Me too. And I'm always saying this. Trust your gut, trust your intuition, right? It's usually right. So I'm glad you did, P. After everything UFD has survived, I truly believe every step of this journey has been perfectly orchestrated in our favor. Life has become increasingly more magical since UFD was born. What we have here is truly special. It's more than a coin. It's a movement spreading love. I said that earlier today in my tweet. This is a movement, guys. This is worldwide. This is not just about, how do you say this, one part of the world. It's everything. It's all encompassing. The friends and family I found here are priceless. Each and every one of us were meant to connect here for a reason. I'm beyond grateful for you, Ron, and the entire community. You brought us together, and we've disrupted all of crypto and will continue to do so. UFD has unlimited potential. We are still so early. P.S. 10 billion is FUD. I love it, P. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for writing that wonderful paragraph. Thank you for reminding us that 10 billion is FUD. Thank you for reminding us just how special this community is, this opportunity. Okay, we appreciate you. You are the Duster of the Day. And here, I'm going to attach your golden horn. Everybody help me put it on her. By the way, I forgot. There's a lot to remember. Believe it or not, I get real stressed out before I do these live streams. So I try to remember. Oh, I forgot the disclaimer. Don't buy or sell anything. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything that I may say here today. I'm not a registered financial advisor, and always invest in anything responsibly. The other, good attracts good. I forgot. I mean, it's our 3-month birthday. Good attracts good. I mean, guys, this is just absolutely crazy. Oh, here we go. We just talked about it. P brought it up. We appeal to everybody. We know that. Let's just quickly review something from our friend Emma that she put out last night about total addressable market. Okay. She says, let's talk about how big UFD can get. Okay. TAM, total addressable market. It's a tool used in investing, looking at business prospects, all that. The bigger the total addressable market, the greater the opportunity. Meme coins are similar. Their total addressable market is only really limited by who they appeal to. Did I forget to pull this up? I did. Sorry, you guys are still reading. All right, now we're on there. Now we're on Emma's thing. How big the total addressable market is for a meme coin that is inclusive enough to speak to all people, regardless of identity or creed. That's UFD. UFD for any and everybody who values is for anybody. Any and everybody who values honesty, integrity, and community. The growth potential is enormous. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what brought you here, we're saving a seat for you. And there's the TAM model, right? It's everyone. I mean, guys, we can appeal. We do appeal to everyone. There's no limit to how many people we can be involved with. Absolutely no limit. Oh, and I forgot. Hold on here. You're going to look at me. You know what? I'm going to bring you back to Emma. I think there was a funny I wanted to bring up. Hold on, Dusters. Hold on here. And here it is. Let me pull this up. I thought this was a great one. Okay. Again, showing the art that comes out of this community. You guys, it just never ends, right? If I had a truck, if you had a truck, who is this? That's Ollie Can 420. This would be Ollie Can's truck. What do you think, guys? Huh? Isn't that cool? I thought that was very, very cool. That's what we would be if we had a truck. So we're here for community. We're here for the goodness that we share with each other. Hold on. There we go. Let me get back here. Okay. Right? That's what we're here for, right? But we're also here because we want a fair shot. We want an honest opportunity for prosperity for us, for our families, right? Because look, I love the United States. I think it's a great country, all that great stuff. But we talked about this yesterday. Warren Buffett even said it, that the opportunities present in the United States right now are a lot different than they were 30, 40, 50, probably even 100 years ago. Okay. The monetary, the financial system has become very slanted in favor of the people who already have a lot of money, right? That's the dollar system. That's the inflation that goes on. The rich people don't care when inflation goes through the roof because they own all the assets. They own all the stocks. They own all the real estate. So that all goes up in value with inflation, where the average people that don't have a ton of savings, that don't have a ton of assets, they're left trying to survive with a dollar that buys less and less and less. And have you experienced this? I know I have, right? Like the incomes don't generally keep up with the inflation rate. Okay. People are getting frustrated. And I saw this. I just want to point this out. But that is why are we talking about that? Why is that important? Right? Because cryptocurrency, and that would include unicorn fart dust, offers people the pure cryptos, right? The pure, the good ones, not the dirty, not, I'll be honest with you, probably not 95% of them, okay, that are money-making schemes for the people behind them is all they are, money-making schemes. You know what I'm talking about. And it's not just meme coins. It's a lot of these other things as well that have all these promises. Oh, that's what we're in. And sell. And really, it's more just extracting liquidity from retail investors. But good crypto, pure crypto, simple crypto is an equal opportunity for people. Okay. And why are people upset? I'll tell you, I'll show you why. Here, I'll show you this. Last article of the day. Another one from the Kobisi letter, right? U.S. housing. Have you tried to buy a house? Right? I'm in my 50s. I've already been down that road. But if you're a young person or if you have grandchildren or children that are trying to buy a house right now, it's impossible, right? U.S. housing affordability has never been worse. The median monthly housing costs in the United States hit a record $3,104 in January. Housing, look at this. Housing payments have almost doubled over the last 5 years, okay? Average mortgage principal and interest payments reached $2,200 with property taxes of $400. Additionally, property and mortgage insurance costs were another almost $200 each. All the while, median home sales spiked. So the price of homes, the average price of homes spiked to $446,000 in January. Guys, let me explain something to you that I used to talk about a lot because this is just absolutely crazy. If you look at right now buying a house with higher house cost and higher interest rates, it's like a lot of times your payment would be for the same house, like double, triple that it would have been 5, 6, 7 years ago. It's out of control. It's no wonder people are looking for opportunities, right, in the financial world outside of this traditional system that really has gotten to a point that it's rigged in favor of the people that already have the money. That's no other way to say it, you know. That's what I think is still so unique. I will say it again. Susie, if you're watching, I apologize. I'm Ron the Repeater. But guys, we've got a billion beans, period. Actually, fewer nonetheless, right? And we've got this complete, fair, level, transparent playing field. If you want to see something happen with UFD, guess what, Duster? Go do it. Okay, we are very open to people's ideas. We have merch lines, we have NFT projects, we have all kinds of great stuff that have been created organically by the community, by you. You don't see that with other crypto. You saw it with Bitcoin, baby Bitcoin. That's why I'll sit here. I almost said down in the basement, but I'm not down in the basement, but you know what I'm saying. I'll sit here until I'm blue in the face telling you that I believe we are a lot more like Bitcoin than I think any other meme coin, probably a lot of other cryptos as well. We got a lot going in our favor. Hey guys, thank you. It's been a great 3 months. Unbelievable. In some ways, it feels like 3 days. In some ways, it feels like 30 years. But we have created something special in UFD, right? 3 months. For those of you just joining us right now, this is our 3-month birthday. And you know what? 99.9% of the other cryptos that were created after we were created, right, aren't alive, aren't doing anything. We're making it happen. You're making it happen. Let's keep it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day. Don't forget, be good to yourself, okay? And, of course, we always end. Horns up, Dusters. Horns up. Go out there and do something. Get out there. Make some noise, okay? Go on LinkedIn. Go on Facebook. Go on Reddit. Go on Instagram. Go on TikTok. Go on everywhere, everything. It only takes 2 minutes. Make some noise. Because what you're making noise about isn't just about, oh, we want the coin price. We want the bean price to go higher. Of course we do. Of course we do. But what we're really doing is building the community, spreading this idea that good attracts good. Okay, you guys are doing good things, helping each other. That's the other thing we can do. Help each other. There's a lot of value created in that, right? If you own a business, if you do something, you need help, or you want your Dusters to check out something that you're working on, whatever, ask people. You got some really super nice, great people here in the UFD community, right? And you'd be surprised at how that can work for you. So let's get out there and keep making noise, right? Stampede Sunday. If you have an idea, post it, right? If you have an idea for Stampede Sunday, we got a lot going on this coming week heading up, okay? Thank you. I'll be quiet. Horns up, Dusters, and go UFD. Go!